This week on Wildcat News, we learn more about early graduation.
We discuss the effects of social media.
And we sit down with a student athlete who recently committed to ECU.
All these stories and more coming up because Wildcat News starts now. Good morning, West Johnston. I'm Katherine Green.
And I'm Allison Wade.
With the end of the semester right around the corner, Allison Wade talks with a few students who are graduating early.
A typical school year in North Carolina is 185 days, but for some seniors that have all the required credits, the school year is only a semester long. Senior Daniel Soto talks about why he's graduating early.
I decided I want to graduate early because my second semester of junior year, I had a really tough time and I was going through some stuff, and I was like, if I have the opportunity to go ahead and get out of here early, then I'm going to. And so with that set in my mind, I was able to graduate, or I was eligible to graduate early. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna seize my moment here and go ahead and get out of here.
Senior Elena Cunningham shares her plans post-graduation.
After I graduate, I'm going to start working with my boyfriend. And then I'll start at Wake Tech or JCC until I figure out what I want to do for college. It's definitely stressful. Plus graduating early and not knowing what you're going to do, it's just all on you. But I have time with the next semester to focus on college and everything.
Soto gives advice for people who may be considering early graduation.
After graduation, or if you want to save up money for college and if you're not already working, it could be good to go graduate early and go straight into work, especially if you're working for a family business or something like that. But if you don't know what you want to do, it could be good to take more classes just to try to figure out what you want to know, but also you can fill those last little semesters full of APs and use that for your college applications.
Worried about missing out? Don't worry, you'll be able to rock that cap and gown.
We have three options. It's walk in December, walk in May with the rest of your class, or not even walk at all and just get your diploma. I know that I am still allowed to come back for senior activities, so I won't miss out on prom. But I think it's going to shorten your time in clubs.
I'm Allison Wade, Wildcat News.
A track team member has recently been provided with an opportunity. Katherine Green reports.
From winning conference championships to committing to East Carolina University, senior Haley Woolery continues to work hard and follow her passion. Woolery reflects on how she stays motivated to continue running.
When I first started running, I wasn't exactly sure. I kind of liked it, but it was okay. And then I ran my first race and I was like, oh, I'm kind of good. And then I kept running races, and every single race I got better. And that really made me want to do more because I wanted to see how good I could actually get. And so that's basically kept me in every single year. Now I love it. It's my life. It's my favorite thing to do.
Woolery explains the process of getting her state ring.
So basically I got it because I won the 1600 meter last year for 3A, which is the mile. So that's how you get it. And first you have to qualify 4 states from regionals. You have to get top 4, and I got that. So I got to states and then I won the states. So I got the ring.
Woolery shares why she decided to commit to ECU.
I loved the coach. I really, really like him. He seems really supportive and he's gonna get me where I need to go. And then also I really like the team. One of my races, actually the race that I decided to commit there, they all came to watch me and support me, and I just thought that was really nice. I'm really excited because I'll have some really good teammates to push me. And also I think I'm definitely gonna be able to help the program because other schools I looked at, I wouldn't be able to help them my first year, but this one I would be able to. I really liked the idea of being able to compete my very first year. So that was one of the main reasons also.
Woolery offers advice to anyone who is interested in running.
I would just say for anyone else that is thinking about running or even doing anything, even if you don't like it at first, keep going and keep trying it because you're eventually probably going to start really liking it. At first I didn't like it that much. I mean, it was okay, but then once I started getting into it, I realized this is really fun, and now it's just my whole life and everything. 4 years ago, I would have never thought that I'd be where I am now.
I'm Katherine Green, Wildcat News.
The Fine Arts Christmas Express Show is this Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Come out and support the Fine Arts Department.
Allison Wade sits down with cafeteria staff to learn more about what goes on behind the scenes.
What's for lunch? The school cafeteria has recently made changes to the menu and staff. Michelle Baker is the new school nutrition manager and talks about the atmosphere of the cafeteria.
The atmosphere here is wonderful. I can't say enough about these girls and how they do together. How this differs from others, I think, is maybe how we interact with the children, plus the inspirational quotes that Gio puts on the line. She has beautiful handwriting. I love her quotes, and I love for her how she decorates the line and stuff like that. That has been one of the most inspirational things I've seen that just makes this different from any other cafeteria. And like you see, I like to have it decorated. I like it to be welcoming, and I think the kids are very happy. I think there's been enough change. I've seen our numbers raised tremendously from where I came in kind of at the end of last year, and they were down just a little bit, but just the atmosphere change of how they do things here now, I think is a positive.
Baker explains the importance of cafeteria workers.
The ladies here have to drive a bus. That is mandatory. It's a dual position. And some of us that do that, we're the first thing that you see in the mornings and the last thing, at the end of the day that you see when you're getting off the bus. So just to relate with the bus driver / cafeteria lady and serving and stuff, you want to smile on people's faces. And if you don't have that positive attitude and that smile and when you're serving, then that could affect the child that is having a bad day.
Cafeteria worker Gio Pilati shares why she's inspired to work hard every day.
What we do with love, that it's about them. If it weren't for the students, obviously we would not be employed. So this is for them entirely, and we want them to come here. So I don't think it's about being the best. I really, really think that it should be like that across not North Carolina, across the nation.
I'm Allison Wade, Wildcat News.
This Saturday is the FFA Vendor Fair Jubilation. Come out and shop for Christmas gifts and support FFA.
Social media sites are commonly used among teens and young adults, but what are some of their effects? Catherine Green reports.
The average person spends about 2 hours and 22 minutes on social media every day. Sophomore Mo Mahan shares what she thinks are the positive effects of social media.
Social media does provide a good creative outlet for me personally. I have this app called Pinterest, and it has a bunch of creative outfits and cool pictures and stuff. And me being a photographer, it gives me inspiration. Me loving to dress nice helps me pick out outfits and do that kind of thing. It can be used to source that, and I feel a lot of people use social networking for that sole reason. But then again, a lot of other students or individuals use social media as popular. I want to have this many likes on this post because I'm wearing this bathing suit. There can be negative comments on it, which can hurt someone's mental health.
Junior Dalton Seagroves explains what he feels are the negative effects of social media.
I feel like there's a lot of hate out there, a lot of cyberbullying that goes on between certain people, and I hate that because nobody deserves to be cyberbullied, and it just gives them a platform for anybody to put a fake name and say whatever they want about somebody else.
Mahan reflects on quitting social media and how it affected her.
I actually have quit social media for temporary amounts of time because when I'm really stressed out, it's really, like I said, time consuming. So it kind of just distracts me personally. I feel like a lot of people should take breaks because it really did clear my brain, and it was less things were going on with the usage of social media. It just distracts you.
Seagroves offers advice to social media users.
Give it a good solid 5 minutes to think before you post anything. If you have to think more than 5 minutes on whether it's something good or bad, don't post it. If it's something is going to be good, then it's fine. But if you got to wait and actually seriously think about what you're going to say and how it might impact somebody, then don't post it at all.
I'm Catherine Green, Wildcat News.
Well, that's all for us this week. If you have any comments, questions, or story leads, email us at wjstudentmedia@gmail.com or send us a tweet at wjstudentmedia.
And if you want to watch Wildcat News at home, on the go, or catch up on past episodes, go to wjstudentmedia.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Catherine Green.
And I'm Allison Wade. Thanks for watching and have a great week.